And the last thing I want to talk about is kids. A lot of people ask, Mark, should I take my kids to Las Vegas? And I'm going to tell you, no, don't. Okay. Now I know that Vegas has become more than just gambling, but you have to realize this. You do see a lot of very interesting people, a lot of very interesting things. You know, girls all around with G-strings and just the pasties on their nipples, and guys actually dress the exact same way, which can be a little, you know, if you got a 5-year-old be like, hey, what's going on here? You might not feel comfortable with that. But if you're cool with that, that's fine. I've seen kids here too. Me personally, I probably would not bring my 9-year-old or my 4-year-old here. Now, if they were like teenagers and stuff like that, they might find it kind of interesting to see these things. So I would really caution you if you're thinking about bringing your young kids to come here. Now, there are things to do with kids. They've got there's a children's museum, a discovery museum you can see here. There's, like Mac Harris. You can see some like family-friendly magic shows and comedy and stuff like that. They do have that. Of course, walking through, I've seen a lot of kids here that really enjoy just going through like the forum shops at Caesars to see the store. It looks like you're in Rome and Italy, and go to the Venetian and see the gondolas going by, and the fall of Atlantis and the Mirage with the Volcano and Bellagio with the fountains and stuff like that. There is a lot of stuff for kids to do, but also what I'd recommend is rent a car and get out to like Mount Charleston and take them out. If you're down in downtown, I do recommend going to the Mob Museum. It is quite an experience to see the history of the mob, and the museum is put together extremely well. Like, I was fascinated the entire way through, whereas some museums is only a little bit here and there. The Mob Museum is a must-see when you're here. Also, there's like a neon, like the old neon lights. There's the graveyard for those. You can see and check those out. It's a museum for the neon lights. That's kind of cool. But in general, there's not a lot of cultural museums and stuff like that. You can go to like the Bellagio and see their conservatory with the flowers and stuff. You can go to Circus to see the circus performers. But just know, this is a gambling city, so you need to gamble. Otherwise, after a few days, you might be like, la la la, what else am I gonna do, okay? Because honestly, walking your kids at night on the strip, probably not the best thing to do, at least from my perspective, and you guys have watched enough of my videos to know how I travel with my kids pretty much everywhere. We didn't bring them on this trip, okay? So that's one of those things there. Now, I hope that helps you know a little bit more about Vegas before you come.